guys and gals, it's Hex here, and welcome back to another episode on the Blockheads server. So today what we're going to be doing, I wanted to do two, or at least start two separate projects, and those projects are going to be, drum roll please, okay, basically what I wanted to do was build a railway, or like a mine cart track thing that goes underneath the ground that is kind of like a spooky mine shaft. So it's going to have lots of spooky things in it, kind of for Halloween and stuff. I'm not necessarily going to decorate it for Halloween because I don't want it to be a Halloween only thing after Halloween is over. I'd like to still be able to ride the spooky mine shaft, spooky mine cart. But yeah, so what I have here is I have a tunnel, and I've actually explored this tunnel, but I haven't explored this one over here. Ooh, spooky. And then there's also one over here by this bridge right here that we talked about last episode that Waffle built. So, yeah. So what I'm wanting to do right now is go through these and... Wow, that is dark. I'm definitely going to have to perhaps turn my shaders off, which is a little bit of a bummer. But wow, that is really dark. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be going through there and just kind of scouting out a route for our minecart. And yeah, so that's going to be the first project we're going to start today. I probably won't finish that one. The second one is I'd like to start on a castle. And that's going to be a big project. Wafflestick's going to help. He's going to contribute to the castle. But I kind of wanted to start laying out where the walls might go and maybe kind of establish a style for the walls. And that sort of thing. So the castle is going to go somewhere behind the village in our little mountain biome over there. And we've got this right here. So those are the two things I'd like to do today. And I'm going to go ahead and start scouting out this this little cave and see if I can set up a minecart route. Okay, so I've plotted out a route here. I don't want to go up there, but if you turn right, that's where the bridge is, where we're starting. And then if we come down this way, you can see I've put some rails here. And then it's going to go off to the right, actually, and go down this little, this giant hole, which is kind of fun. So it's, I think I'm going to go kind of like around and swirl downwards. And then we're going to come this way towards our ravine right here. And here's the ravine that I was talking. You know what? Let me turn these shaders off. I thought that we could do this with the shaders on, but it's just a little bit too dark with these. So just give me a second. Yeah. Now it's going to go down here to the right. I'll probably take this bridge out. This was just for me when I was exploring the cave earlier that I just walked across. Anyway, let's see. So the rail's going to go down here and then eventually work its way down to this cave right here. It's going to go around this cave like this. And then instead of going into there, it's going to turn left and go up here. And I had to cut this out and open. And then it's going to come back to the ravine, go through here, hopefully underneath this lava. Somehow, or I'll incorporate the lava somehow, I'm not sure. And then it's going to follow the floor of the ravine here all the way back to this skeleton we need to take out real quick. Hey. Stop that. Get out of here. Hey. Stop it. Okay. And then it's going to come this way. I might go under the water. I might get rid of the water. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I want to decorate it somehow that it's kind of like spooky, but then maybe also like put some greenery in here. I'm not exactly sure like how I want to do it. But anyways, it's going to come this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And then it's going to turn left up here somewhere. Yeah, it's going to climb up this way and then turn left. And then through here. And then through this way, and then turn left here and actually come back and cross over itself on the other side of this area right here. So you can see I've got a rail there, and it's basically going to climb up like this And then right here, it's actually, this is where we just came from and went around. We came down that way and then around this way. Now we're coming here and we're going to go through this tunnel up here. If I can get up to it. Obviously I have to build like scaffolding and stuff for it. Is this not the tunnel? Did I get lost? Oh yeah, up this way. And then up and around, and this tunnel actually curves upwards and around kind of around the back of the ravine. And it's going to go this way and this way and this way, through here, through here, through here, through here, through here. And then I missed it. Right here, it's actually going to leave this tunnel and connect into this tunnel. And then this tunnel takes us back to the ravine. I need to harvest this coal right here. I can do that later. And then from here, I'm not exactly sure. I think that I want to take it back across and then around and up in the ravine and then come this way. And then it's going to come down right on the back of the scaffolding right here into this. Well, if we can get up to it, there we go. Into this tunnel. So it's basically going to curve around the ravine, come in here like this, and then it's going to come out of here, curve back to where that scaffolding attaches to the wall there. Let's see if I can fly without dying too badly. Is this like real? I got in here somehow. It's pretty cool. Where's my scaffold? There it is. Come on. Catch me. There we go. Okay. Then it's going to come in this scaffold. Or not in the scaffold, but through that little tunnel that you just saw. If I can get up to it. There we go. And then through here. And then up this tunnel. Like this. It's going to be quite a route. Up here. And then turn left. And then turn right, and then turn left again, and then up here, and then hopefully not run into any creepers. And then here's our bridge where we started, and then right here. So then I think I'm probably going to make the, I'll probably dig this down a little bit actually, so maybe like 2 or 3 blocks down this whole area, and make the starting and ending point right here, where underneath the bridge. So it's kind of not obvious like from the outside. And then we'll come back down this way and start over again. So here's the shaft where we go down. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do and that I'd like to do is to at least put the rail in so that we can actually ride the entire route. So yeah, that's going to take me a little bit of time, but we're going to do that. And then maybe we'll go work on that castle wall. Dude, you guys, I have no idea how this happened, but I have a bat's head in my inventory. I do not remember killing a bat, nor picking up its head, and I have a bat's head. That is stinking cool. I guess I'm Batman now. Batman! Oh, that's a trip. Did you guys know that you could place rail on top of iron trapdoors? I did not until I tried it just a little bit ago, and yeah, it works amazing. I think this looks really good because it makes the rail sort of minimum, like, what do you call it, minimum height vertically. Looks really cool. Anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. It's pretty nuts. Alrighty, you guys. Well, I put in lots of the rail, and I did a little bit of decorating just right in here. I ran out of wood very quickly, so it's definitely not even close to where I want it to be as far as the decoration, so just ignore that. But basically, I put in all the rail all the way down. Goes all the way down, all the way the route that I described. And I used a lot of the iron trapdoors. I think that that is such a good trick. I need to experiment whether or not that works with regular trapdoors, and maybe I'll make a little 2-minute tip on that or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this thing out. Now, it is not entirely mob proof, so I have been blown up a couple times. Actually, building it, I was blown up like 4 times. It was super annoying. And then I was killed by a skeleton and so on and so forth. But I never lost my stuff, which I'm very thankful for because that's always super irritating. Yeah. So anywho, it's not entirely mob proof. So this could be one wild ride. But here we go. Yeah, anyway, I really like that little ride there. And so I think that it's going to be quite a bit of fun and a nice little addition. The next thing that I wanted to do was go over here and start making some castle walls. Over here, up here, down here. So basically what we have is we have some mountains up here behind our village, and what I wanted to do was to create, and Wafflestick wants to do this too, we're going to create a castle back here. And I'm not exactly sure on the size of it, but we definitely know that we want to put it up in these hills right here, or these kind of mountainous areas. It'd be really cool if the mountain update would come out before we built the castle, but this would be loaded anyway, so it'd be kind of a pain. But yeah, this right here and that right there, I think are sort of going to be the main areas of the castle, and then it's going to be connected by a bridge, and then a bridge over here. And then I think what I'd like to do, honestly, is kind of build a lower, smaller wall, like around the edge here, and then put stuff inside of that. So maybe some more village houses, maybe some sort of gardens or something. I'm not exactly sure what, but the main castle is going to be up here, probably on this that I'm standing on right now. I might do a little bit of terraforming to make the castle bigger. Like I might put another pillar right in here. Actually, that'd be a really good idea, to put another stone area right here that's kind of like one of these mountains, in order to kind of have a like 1, 2, 3, this would be 4, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then maybe 1. There's actually some pretty cool stuff back here. Maybe some bridges with a tower or 2 kind of back onto these ones. So this is like, this one overlooks the ocean right here. It's really cool, and I think I just ran out of rockets, which is like no good. No, I think I have some in my ender chest. But anyways, this is like a really cool spot right here, that we could build like some sort of like lookout tower on, and then it keeps popping in and out of the distance. Let me grab some rockets. Okay, got some rockets. Let me show you this thing. So there's this one here, and then there's this one here that's out here, and I think it would be really cool to build part of the castle up here, maybe like a watchtower that has a bridge back to this mainland back here, or maybe it's like just connected underwater somehow, And so it's just like a lone watchtower of some sort to kind of watch the coastal area and the inlet to the village, which is right here. What I mean by the inlet is this waterway right here. It comes in and goes to the fishing area and then into the village itself. So yeah, I'm pretty thinking that that's going to work really well. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on building some of the wall. I had an idea for the wall, but I'm not sure if you guys like it. So you know what? Let me just show you a couple of the pictures that I have for the walls. And I'll tell you which one Wafflestick liked better. And then maybe you guys could comment. Nobody comments on these videos. Well, I guess like 2 people comment on them. They usually say, hey, nice video. Nobody gives any feedback though. Maybe I need to start a Discord. Anyway, I ramble. So this is the one that Waffle liked the best. This is a picture. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is part of the image. See, I'm moving my mouse wheel. It's just a picture. This is the one that Wafflestick liked the best. It has these prismarine sections in the middle, and this is just the wall. So the actual castle will be nice and tall, like some spires and stuff like that. And I might do prismarine roofs. What I wanted to do was use blocks that had stairs and slabs and stuff, and the full feature of the different types of blocks. But anyways, that's the first one. So let me know if you like that one. That's the one Waffle liked the best. Okay, this one here is a variant of that. It has just the cobblestone and like some stone in the middle instead of the prismarine. So then the color of the castle would come from more the roofs and stuff like that. Then there's this one here. It's very similar to the last one, except it's narrower. So it has a narrower deal, and it's a little bit more simple. It doesn't have the archways. It's just like this. And the last one is just flat. So you can see that the wall is completely flat. This is my least favorite because although more historically accurate for a medieval castle and for battlements and stuff, like it just doesn't, I don't know, in Minecraft you need like dimension, right? You need things sticking out and going back and stuff in order for things to look right. I think this looks a little basic, I guess you could say. Okay, so we're standing above our village, kind of on this little mound, and then right there you can see I built one little section of wall, as you saw in the one that Wafflestick liked. I actually really like the prismarine. I think it just kind of glows. It's cool, especially with these shaders on. Yeah, so that's one section, and then you will notice a bunch of like wood stairs around. That's where the wall is going to go, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think that that's going to work really well. I like that. Now keep in mind that this height right here is not the full height of the castle, because we're going to be building like keeps and towers and stuff up above this section, and turrets and all sorts of things. So I think that that's about as tall as we can push it without making it look like the walls are like overpowering the rest of the castle. Anyways, yeah, so that's that. Let me fly around some of the other things that I built. I think I might have gotten a little bit too aggressive on one part of it, and I'll show you the part I'm talking about in just a minute. All right, so we fly up over here, and you'll notice that there's this red line of, it's actually netherrack down there. I was thinking about building like a secondary outer wall to make like a little bit more town, and then have some of the town like inside of this wall. I might be stretching that a little bit too aggressively out this direction as far as this sort of exterior wall. I don't know how big we want to make this thing, so I might consult Wafflestick on that. I put some stairs around this one so that we kind of know where the wall's going to go there. And then we've got this mountain all done all the way around, and then this little thing right here is going to have all the way around with a connecting bridge of some sort. And then, yeah, that's as far as I've gotten so far. But so far, I really like what it's looking like. I'm just concerned about the height of this thing, like whether we need to come down a bit. Okay, I've done a little bit of studying, and I think I've come up with something good. So, yeah, so basically this height is going to be nice. The tricky part was actually doing diagonals, and I think I've got it. All right, so our castle wall is coming along just great. I put in some more sections going around here. I also put in these towers. Now, they're going to be square, I think, or at least rectangular. That one is off by a block to make everything fit. That was annoying to me. But anyways, yeah, it's going to have these square towers. And the reason I'm doing the square towers is because the wall itself is relatively curved. Like it has, you know, curves coming out. It has curves within the structure of the wall itself. And so I thought that it would go and be a nice contrast to have the square towers. I tried some round towers that didn't work out so well. But as we walk around, great. As we walk around our castle here, we can see kind of the line of our lovely wall. So it's looking pretty good to me. The only section, this section looks a little funny. I might have to change the wall a little bit right there, but that's pretty good. I like how there's this tower right there. There's one right there. They're kind of on different levels. It's looking pretty good. There's one there. There's a tower there. The wall comes out this way. And gosh darn these stupid water puddle thingies. It's like for reals. Yeah, so then comes around here, kind of comes down on this kind of outcrop of land right there. And then we've got all the way back around to the start. So I think this looks really good. I'm pretty darn happy with it so far. Out here, we're going to do another tower, I think. Or I might just do a tower like right on top of this thing. Just like maybe like a bigger square tower of some sort. And then have the like a bridge or something out to it. But anyways, this is going to look really, really awesome, I think. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse of me going around and raising the wall up. I'm not going to do the prismarine because I don't have any, but I've got quite a bit of, well, I've got a decent amount of stone brick so that I'll be able to get some of this wall completed going around the build here. Sweet. This is looking sweet. We are like a quarter done, so don't be thinking that this is the final product here. Not at all. I think that this looks way too large. However, we probably will be coming out somewhere up a little bit higher there. And we definitely need to detail out these what do you call these things? The towers. We need to detail the towers. We need to put some of these matriculations on them and make them a little bit taller. But for now, this is looking really, really good. This is what I was wanting, a nice tall castle. You also have to imagine it with it's like a keep in the middle. So there's going to be another section that goes up even higher. And I think that we're going to do that more in a fantasy style. So it might have windows and things like that, but it's going to go up probably, I'd like it to go up about where my cursor is, honestly. Nice and high with turrets and all kinds of fun stuff. So like, yeah, but that's a nice start on this thing, I think. We have a little bit of time left in the episode, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just kind of detail out these, some of these, what are they called? Towers. The towers, just a little bit to kind of see if I can get something that I somewhat like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and check back with you in a minute. I've literally torn this thing down and rebuilt it, at least the top part, like 5 times. I did the back one probably 3 times, just trying out some different ideas. Yeah, I don't like either of them. I think it's too tall. Is that the problem? It's too tall, isn't it? Okay, at long last, I have finally figured out what I want the towers to look like. So, which one do you think it is, left or right? It's the one on the right here. I'm actually in my survival testing world where I just made a little section of wall just to kind of see what it would look like. And then I added this tower on to finally get the style for the tower. So I really like that. I think it has those fantasy elements that we were looking for. I finally got this roof right. That one's kind of tricky, but it's actually really easy. I kept putting stairs on it, and then when I took the stairs off and had a look at it, it just looked so much better. So yeah, so I really like this. And then there's going to be one of these little things. These have a special name, but I can't remember what it is. It kind of sticks out from the castle wall. And yeah, I think that tower is going to look just absolutely great. And it's also going to establish a style for kind of the roofs in the castle in the center and so on and so forth. So I think that this is going to be just absolutely perfect. Well, guys and gals, this has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Blockheads. Don't forget to tune in next time to watch the next one. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe, all that kind of cool stuff that helps me out. And more importantly, I hope you're having an amazing day. And God bless.